and this is the Monday Morning Buzz on this beautiful Monday, which is December 4th, 2023. I'm your host today, Tanner Price, alongside my crew. Everybody, introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm your co-host, Nicole Passero, and today we will be discussing the Trump and Biden on the campaign trail, community message from President Capel, an audio package from President Capel at his press conference, and more. The Remington gunmaker will close New York plant, the oldest in the country. Rem Arms, formerly Remington Arms Company, informed union officials that it plans to close the gun manufacturing facility in Ilion, New York, this coming March. The letter to the officials reads, quote, "I am writing to inform you that Rem Arms LLC has decided to close its entire operations at 14 Hoffler Avenue, Ilion, New York. 13357. The company expects that operations at the Ilion facility will conclude on or about March 4th, 2024. The company did not arrive at this decision lightly. Remington, the nation's oldest gun manufacturer, was founded in Ilion, New York in 1816. In recent years, the company had financial difficulties, twice filing for bankruptcy. In 2022, Rem Arms also reached a settlement of $73 million with families of the Sandy Hook tragedy. The lawsuit was the first time a gun manufacturer was held responsible for a mass shooting. The United Mine Workers of America President Cecile Roberts issued a statement urging the company to reconsider, also saying it is a slap in the face to workers right before the holiday season, and also said that the workers at the New York plant saved the company from the bankruptcy in 2020 to 21. Roberts wrote, quote, "As the affected workers and their families face an uncertain future, the UMWA rallies behind them, offering support and solidarity. The UMWA is committed to exploring all legal avenues to keep these union jobs where they belong, in Ilion, New York. Together, we will continue to fight for justice and the preservation of their jobs." So, I mean, I definitely, agree with these people where, they're just thrown at this right before the holiday season.
Yes.
The holidays are coming up. We are finally in the month of December. So when things abruptly happen, such as this, it's really going to affect people even more on a regular note than just in general, which is something that it could be very difficult for them.
Yeah, I feel for the workers involved in this. It's unfortunate that where they worked at this, that like their job, whatever it may be, is closing down, and it is right before this important time where people are going to be spending more money and are going to be getting need to get things
Yeah.
for their families, and also just like the colder climates of the month. Eh, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. The colder months are coming. Like holiday shopping, you just had Black Friday, Cyber Monday were just a few weeks ago. So many people, I mean, I know I spent a lot of money, and
Yeah.
I'm sure so many other people spent a lot of money just on themselves, just to treat themselves with all this sales. Some people spent money just for, holiday presents. So it's definitely something that needs to be kept in mind during this season.
So moving on, we have a study from MSU, and this involves
Montclair.
pizza. This involves pizza. I like pizza.
This, I guess, kind of involves pizza, if you would like to say, but a study that was conducted by Montclair State University titled Pizzagate shows recent comments that were made by Elon Musk that dramatically boosted the online discussion about hashtag Pizzagate. Hashtag Pizzagate is a debunked conspiracy suggesting children were being trafficked through a DC pizzeria. From Montclair, the study was conducted by Joetta DiBella and Fred C. Sauter III Center for Strategic Communication and the Global Center on Human Trafficking. Some highlights from the study on X, formerly known as Twitter, showed a 9,501.5% spike in Pizzagate posts on the X platform in the period after Musk's boosting of the conspiracy. Google Trends analysis showed a also similar increase in online search activity relating to Pizzagate. Daniela Peterka Benton, an academic director of the Global Center on Human Trafficking and coordinator of the Trafficking Misinformation Network, said, quote, "The Pizzagate conspiracy is an example of the sensational and fictitious presentation of human trafficking that makes solving the real problem of human trafficking so much more difficult." So the actual study is titled Everything Old Again, and this was conducted by Benton and Peter Benton from, the Center for Strategic Communication, which is located here in the School of Communication and Media and just in Montclair State University in general. So I think it's really cool to see that a Montclair State University, people from our own university here were able to conduct such an experiment based on, the information they were given about this, and also, was able to get similar results from Google, which is, a very high-end company. And also, human trafficking is something that people should not be taking, it's not a joke, it's an actual serious issue. And that there's the fact that there's so many different conspiracies based on that is really a problem because, when it actually happens, you want to be notified on it. If it's a joke, it's like nobody's going, how do you know if it's real or not? How do you know if it's false information, misinformation, disinformation? It's just an entire issue like that.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I remember when this first started happening, this whole thing started happening. I remember when that was. So it's interesting to see it being brought back up and to see it, kind of in the back in the forefront through Elon Musk, who owns, who's the owner of one of the biggest social media corporations in the world, where Twitter, or X, where you could share everything that you want to. So very, very interesting to see that this is happening and that this study was conducted by our own professors and everybody at Montclair State. But we are going to go into a quick break. This is the Foo Fighters with My Hero. Cover story. She was recently asked by Variety if she meant to come out during the interview, to which she responded, "No, I didn't. But I kind of thought, wasn't it obvious? I didn't realize people didn't know." She added that she does not believe in coming out in the traditional sense and said, quote, "I'm just like, why can't we just exist? I've been doing this for a long time and I didn't talk about it. I saw the article and I was like, oh, I guess I came out today. Okay, cool. It's exciting to me because I guess people didn't know. So it's cool that they know. Oh, I'm nervous talking about it, but no, I am for the girls." End quote.
This is a win for the girls.
This is a win for the girls.
It is.
But like, I think it's really interesting what she's saying about like, I think especially celebrities, they're so forced to try to come out in like a traditional sense. And I know like Billie Eilish has been like accused of like queer baiting in the past, which is just stupid in general because like you're a real person. Like queer baiting is a term used for like shows and movies. So like she's a real person, and it's just like the fact that she's been so like pressured to come out by like the media and stuff like that, it's just like interesting, like that I'm glad she was able just to kind of like naturally just put into a conversation instead of having to make a formal statement.
Yeah, it seems like that is like what that's what happens.
Mhm.
And people are like, if like people want people to, but that it's a tough choice for everybody, that going into a society, especially as a celebrity, especially as a celebrity that is such media attention. People are going to be asking about it and talking about it, and that's your personal life. And I don't think that it's right for people to say you have to do it, because it's a personal choice that everyone like would have to make. So I do think it's good that she was able to just put this into a conversation.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, okay.
I also feel like this is like her personality too. I mean, we saw like a lot
that
of like
too.
the time, like she is like kind of like that like attitude, like, and it's like a great attitude to have, you know. Like she doesn't like her outfit choices, like she like always like bases them off like not even like just like she doesn't even base them off like just like stereotypes in the media. She kind of bases them off like her own self, and I feel like this is just like a genuine way to like coming out, and I actually love it for her, to be honest with you.
And I think because
I'm
she's
just
been
proud.
around in music so long, people forget how young she is.
Mhm.
Like she entered the music like mainstream when she was just like 16, and I don't know her exact age now, but I know it can't be much older than that. Like I think
She's 21 right now.
21. Like that.
She's not
is
much older
young.
than a lot of us here,
Mhm.
you know.
No, and it's like there's not, especially like I said, like when she entered the music scene as just a kid.
Like growing up in that spotlight, she's only a kid.
Yeah. And it's just not like something that like any celebrity should feel pressure to admit or openly talk about. And I'm glad that she now is like okay talking about it.
But it's just sad that like she just literally just opened up the news and just saw her as the headline without even knowing.
Yeah, too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just where it's like not right in
Yeah.
her situation.
Yeah,
But
I agree. But
we
we're
are
going to-
proud and we stand Billie Eilish
Yeah.
here on the Morning Buzz.
that is our show for today. We will catch you on the flip side. Thank you for listening into the Monday Morning Buzz.
You can tune in.
Zoe Deschanel out.